Well, welcome back, everybody. Well, we're going to get things started right away up on the side of the hill. This is a cut road up here, and I wanted to start from this vantage point because I've got the sun at our backs. So let's follow this cut road down and around, and this will kind of help orientate you as to where we're going to be exploring today. Now, this mine here began development in 1870, believe it or not. Yep, this is an old one, 1870. So some of these workings go back well over 100 years. There's old Bob down in the bottom there, and as we circle the road on down, here are some of the workings that we're going to be exploring today. Let's get a closer look at them, starting off to the left. Now you can see that the miners, they found a vein going through right at that level. Look at all those adits out there from left to right. And this is a gold mine. That's what we've got going on here. Now, as this location slowly began development, over time they punched in a total of 18 shafts. Now, of that 18, according to the mine report, I wasn't able to read anywhere on whether those shafts were vertical or incline shafts. But just look at all the adits we've got to explore today. They sure are exploiting that seam, aren't they? We got one, another small one, two. Let's go over here. That one there doesn't look like much, but I think the big one is probably going to be out here, and let me tell you why. Now, look across this direction. See all that waste rock? And not only that, but when I showed you this site from the high altitude drone, did you guys notice all of the crushed gravel in the cyanide heap leach pit? Well, all that crushed gravel had to come from somewhere, right? So the question is, did it come from surface diggings, or did it come from underground, like what we're looking at right here? Okay, I can see there's an adit right there. Let's go over here. Yep, we got one right there with exterior gobbing, stacked rock. Let's look over here. We have another one right there, and another one over here. The question is which one of these is going to be the biggest one, right? You never know. We just won't know till we start poking our heads into them, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get one more look at it from this direction. So, yeah, this is the area where we're going to begin our explore. All right, now let's continue to look around here. Let's circle around this direction. And go down here because we've got an old building. What's left of it? Right there. Yep, all fallen over. Father Time has taken its toll. Now, look at the clues, guys. Look at the clues. See? Those are all repurposed kerosene tins that have been folded open and used as roofing material for this shack. Okay. So that those kerosene tins like that, that's from the teens and 20s. Now we may have another adit right over here. Let's look real quick. See this waste rock pile? Where did that come from? Let's peek. There's one. Looks more like a prospect though. Not a very big pile. Okay, let's gain some altitude here because we've got some other things in the area. It looks to me like the gold deposit was shallow. Because, I mean, look at all the prospects around here. See this one out here? We got a little one right there. Yep. Just little guys. So they're not going to go in very far. Okay, and then you can also see the same thing out here. Look at these. Yeah, so that seam is definitely running shallow through this area. Now, could this be a stope? See, really, the only way to do this is by drone anymore. Can you imagine having to walk all of this? I'd have to be out here for 2 days. Looks like it could have been a stope at one time. Now it kind of looks collapsed. Okay, let's look on the backside of this hill, make sure we're not missing anything. Let's go out here real quick. We'll gain some altitude. That ensures our line of sight. Let's take a see, because I saw that cabin out there. Yeah, looks like there was some workings out here at one time too. Let's stop right here for a second. Whoa there, the wind got me. Not very deep. Yeah, the workings don't look very deep. Okay, back this way. All right, look at it. Okay, so now from this angle, you can clearly see that the vein deposits or the ore deposits are on about a 70 degree dip. You see that? Because you can look higher up on the hill and you can see the stratification higher up there. And then as you follow your eyeball down to center screen, look at that. All the other workings are on that same kind of angle. Okay, let's get back over this direction because I'm just about out of battery power, and that's perfect too because I think we've looked at most all of it with the drone. I think it's time to get down there by those adits, get suited up, go inside and see what we can find. Either it's going to be something small and shallow, or it could very well open up to be something pretty darn big. We just don't know till we get there. But like I said earlier, all that rock down there in that heap leach pad had to come from somewhere. All right, guys, there we go. Yep, I'm going to get suited up, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, guys, all suited up, ready to go. Let's explore this old mine. Okay, so I got the flag out, my beacon out. Now I believe that this is going to be the largest adit of the group here. Give me a second here, let me turn my lights on. Make sure they're where they need to be. Okay, all right, let's get past the velvet rope. Watch out for rattlers. And let's see what we got in here. So before I turn the cameras on, I did poke my head into a couple of those smaller ones, and they were just short prospects. The fact that I'm seeing all this trash in here That tells me that somebody knows something. Maybe this is the primary workings in the area. We'll find out. Not very tall in here though. 4.5 feet is all. All right, let's keep going. Just barely stand up again. We're heading down on an angle. Yeah. Wouldn't necessarily call it an incline, but well, it's starting to shape up that way. Okay. Oh, there we go. I can stand up. Indeed, I think we've got, yeah, these are going to be the primary workings in this area. I think so. Let's look down. Let's see what we have in here. Let's take a look at some of the clues. Well, someone laid a pipe in there to keep the cable from rubbing on the cross ties. And we've got strap rail in here. Alrighty. And we got some material coming down. Yep, see that? Alright guys, oh boy. What is going on with this crazy camera? Guys, I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, sorry about that. No, we're good to go now. All it was a setting issue. Yeah. Alright, and down we go, deeper and deeper. Interesting. Looking at the rock around here, it's starting to look like rhyolite. Well, here we had an air door. See, at one time they were covering this up with canvas. All right, and we've got our first little drift going off here to the left. Look at this right here, and it goes off that way. All right, we'll come back. We will revisit that. That's just for right now. Let's just see how deep this puppy goes, huh? We'll try to make our way all the way into the bottom. And then what we'll do is, on our way back out, we'll hit each drift that we find. Oh, something going off that way. Kind of skinny though. All right, what's down here? Are we gonna have another drift? Looking that way. All right, stop here a second. Let's look off to the left. Indeed we do. Yeah, it goes up there. Somebody spray painted 48, so we're 48 feet deep. Okay, turn it around. Let's look over here. We got a little something going off that way too. All right. Well, it's looking like a lot of the locals know about this location by, you know, seeing all the trash laying around. Oh, how far is this going to go, or is this going to turn into like a sump? Oh, here's some nice poofy dust. Well, that tells me right there no one's been in this mine for a long time. Oh, interesting. Okay, what's this? So they had they put this thing in place right here. Whoa, ouch, that hurt. Oh, that's smart. That's gonna leave a bruise. All right, we got something going up right here. Maybe a level right above us. Yeah. All right, turn it around. Let's keep going, guys. Interesting. Oh, I hit my shin on that piece of metal down back there. That's gonna leave a mark. I can tell this right here used to fill up with water. Yep. That's kind of neat. Look at this little pocket right here they cleaned out. Right there. Huh. Okie dokie. What do we have up here?
material coming down. Does it keep going? Let's find out. Gotta get on our hands and knees in order to do this. Looks halfway decent. So far I'm liking the geology. Not too bad. If I keep stop hitting my head on the rocks. Okay. All right, stop here a second. Well, they went up there, didn't they? Yeah. Cleaned all that out. All right, does it go further? Is it? Nope, that's it, guys. Okay, turn it around. Let's start exploring these drifts. Oh, this is a very strange kind of a mine, isn't it? Not very pretty. Not like some of the ones we found in the past. Lots of mineralization though. Let me show you some of it. Look here. Quartz. Interesting. What's that up there? Oh, neat. Little crystals up in there. Formed in the shape of like little calcite mushroom balls. That's neat. All right. Okay. There's some breccia. That's what they were talking about on the mine report. See that? That's brecciated rock right there. So as the pressure of those hydrothermal fluids coming up through the cracks in the rocks increased, it took some of that surrounding host rock with it, also put it into solution under high pressure, and then eventually it re-solidified with the rest of the minerals. I want to look up there one more time. Yeah, I wish that ladder was in better condition. Now take a look at the rungs on that ladder. Remember the Architect mine? See how they've been hatcheted off on the sides? Well, I was told the reason that they did that is so that the nail, because the nails were only so long, they only had a certain kind of nail, so they hatcheted it down so that they could get the nail into the wood further. That's what's going on there. That's why they did that. Well, let's go back to these other drifts, because I don't like the looks of that ladder actually. Maybe we can see something up here, huh? Okay, working our way. Let's see, I think it was right up here. You know, we're not that deep in here. Like the sign says, 48 feet, I can see light. All right, which way you want to go, guys? All right, I'll do it. Let's go this way. Boy, there sure is a lot of hangers in here. These miners had to spend a lot of time scaling. Sure did. What's this? That is a galvanized rain pipe for a house. I wonder if somebody was using that for venting. Maybe they came up in here, they were doing some prospecting or something. There's an area of groundwater coming in. All right, can I get under that beam? Yeah, that beam looks halfway decent. Oh, this makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna have an ore pass up here with probably a chute. We've got workings going on above us. I can see where they gobbed areas instead of bringing all that out of the mine. Yep. And here's the chute from those upper workings. Okay, turning around. Let's see what we got up here. Still not seeing a defining layer of material that they're going after here. I mean, it used to be right here, and then they all took it out, you know. Unless that gold is sitting, ow! Unless that gold is sitting in the breccia, that could be possible. And that's what they're removing. See, look up here. They cleaned all that out. Yeah. Kind of hard to spot, isn't it? Huh. Look at how this is all cracking. What a dangerous mine. All these rocks. They had to put braces and shims and all that stuff in place. There, they used a shim from an old dynamite box just to kind of hold this all together. I'll bet when they were blasted into this, it was a real chore. Look at this stuff. Whew. Well, let's get past it and keep going this way. Wow. Yikes. All right, we're in a bad spot here. Let's see if I can get past it. Oh, neat. Look at the slick and slide right there. And the scouring from the mountain uplifting. How cool is that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that scouring. It's kind of like when the glaciers rubbed up against the rock up there in the northern United States, coming down from Canada. They leave those scour marks. Okay, what do we have up here? I smell a stinky pack rat. That's what we got. Something used to go that way. They built up some gobbing there. Yeah, okay. I think we're coming to the end, guys. There's there's some craft paper from a dynamite box. Well, that would be 40s or 50s, or even later, as a matter of fact. And there's some remnants of dynamite, Hercules dynamite box right there. Okay, turning around. Wonder if any of this was being worked and extracted for material going into that heap leach pile out there. Oh, I don't like this area. There's a reason all these boulders are laying here, you know. Because at one point, who knows how many years ago, but they all come crashing down. Oh, we'll get past that. Whew. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna snoop around in here with the UV light, see what I can find. Okay, back again. Nope, didn't see anything. Nothing really standing out, nothing at all. Those flags that the geologist left behind, those survey flags, those certainly stand out. All right, let me orientate you. There's our way back out, and here's the other drift that we missed. Wow. Yeah, okay, here we go. See, people were up in here banging away on that. And here's the seam. Nice quartz vein. About 9 inches across, 8 to 9 inches right there. Let's look at it from here. Yeah, they're definitely sampling that. Obviously didn't find much. They would have come back and cleaned it out. However, now we are starting to see what the miners were going after. Look at the seam off to the left there. See that? That's why they got up in here laying on their shoulder with a pickaxe or a hand axe, chipping away at that and pulling it out. Boy, that'd be hard work, huh? I mean, just think about it. What you're looking at right there is only a foot tall. So that means you had to get some skinny guy up there, laying on his shoulder, sideways, picking away at that. Then scooping it up in a bucket with a hand bucket, then bringing it over here. Wow. So much labor, so much hard work. See, that's why I got those guys, people back in the 1870s, they didn't live, 40 years old, 40 to 50, right in there. That was kind of the average lifespan of a person. And the reason for that is because life was hard, real hard. And there was all kinds of things that could take you out back in those days. All you got to do is watch the movie A Million Ways to Die in the West. And I know it's a comedy, but it makes a point. I love that movie. So funny. Okay. Used to go up there, don't see it doing anything. Yeah, I see what the miners are doing here. Now as we turn around and look our way back, look at that. You can clearly see the vein right here. So they had to make this opening large enough to be able to stand up and push ore carts over to the incline. But going left and going right, things got pretty skinny for them. Sure did. All right, back over here to the incline. I'll just keep the cameras turned on, just in case we spot something. Okay, so let's see what we got up here. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Let's get out of here. Around the wire and back outside. Okay, guys. Let me get out here a second. Whew. I'm going to snoop around a little bit. So I'll be back. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to have to do it for this site. Yeah. We went after the area that had the largest waste rock piles, which generally indicates the largest workings in the area. We saw a lot of other waste rock piles with the drone that were smaller, kind of more over that direction and more over that direction, but no sense in hiking up and over the hills to get there when they're only going to go in maybe 50, 100 feet tops. That's why when I saw this one on Google Earth, I said, yeah, that's definitely the largest one. And then of course they got in here with the bulldozer and bulldozed this down kind of flat and tried to contour it, but that's it. That's how it goes sometimes. I've always said this is all a part of abandoned mine exploring. You see something really good on Google Earth, you look at your topo maps and everything else, and everything is just kind of like, yeah, that looks like a real good one. Then you get out here, start flying the drone, it starts looking even better, and then you start going into the mines and it turns into a big wah, wah, wah. But hey, it's a part of it. Sometimes you hit it out of the park and sometimes you don't. All right, guys, that's going to have to do it. I'll definitely try to find something better for you for next weekend if I can. But until then, thank you so much for coming along with me. That was a lot of fun. We got to see some nice quartz veins. That's good. I love observing geology. Guys, thanks again. And I'll see y'all again this coming Saturday. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.